Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're back here at Giants Island, and we need to buy some new equipment. So let's get to it. I'm going to start off with, let's see, I think we have some trucks already. Let's see, let's go to the garage, actually. And we own that. These are the two trucks that we own. They'll be okay for now. Let's see, I actually need to sell this back. So let me sell that back real quick. And oops, let's see, what else do we have? That's okay. Well, no. I'm going to get another auger wagon. Let's sell that too. And we really don't need this roller. Found out that the roller does not actually plant grass. It just returns it to that grass state. So let's see, silos, we'll keep those. We'll keep the trailers. And everything else. Alright, we're good to go here. So we'll keep everything else that we've got here. We just need tractors. And I think I'm just going to go with the New Holland brand. Or could do the Challenger brand. Either one would work. Wonder if I can customize that one. Yeah, I can do wide tires on that one. It's the smaller tractor though. Need the bigger tractors. Got the old Massey, one of the old Masseys working over on the old stream right now. Let's see here. T7, I want the T8 with a big engine. And I think I'm just going to do crawler tracks on both. So I'm going to buy that. And buy another one. Alright, we got our tractors. And let's get a couple harvesters. I'm just going to go big. Best one right here. We'll get that. Okay. Oh, we need another one. Yep, almost forgot. Alright, now we need some headers. New Holland, right there you are. Okay, go ahead and buy that. Oh, I'm out of space down there. Let me go down to the shop. Let's see here, not that one. Oh, I've got these two trucks. I need to actually take these back. These are leased. And here's our equipment. Let's get around here and move some stuff over out of the way here. That's the thing about these headers, they spawn long ways. I'm just going to park this across the road over here in the grass. Okay. Just move this one over. Just going to move everything out of the way. I need to buy one more header there. And do I have any corn that needs to be harvested? I do. Looks like some of it is still growing though. So we'll harvest, tell you what, we'll wait on the corn headers. I may just lease those later. Shut those engines off. Go ahead and pull this across the way. Alright. Got that one. Let me buy another header. Okay. Then I can just back up to this one. Whoa, what? Oh, there's a pallet there. I wonder why that thing bucked up in the front. Need to come and get that. I'll just fill it up when I buy the planters here. Alright, I think I'm just going to go with the Condors. They seem like great planters. They're not too big, not too little, just right. So I'm going to buy a couple of these. Okay. Now, got the Condors. I need to hook those up to the tractors. and we'll be ready to go. Actually, no. We need to get to harvesting. I need to get the auger wagons. Just going to buy a couple of the standard green wagons. And I'll hook these up to the tractors. Let me push that pallet back in there though. That kind of bugs me that it's hanging out in the road there. But we can get that later. Alright. Well, my PS4 is sounding very sickly. The beep thing that beeps when it kicks the fans up is sounding very sickly, like it's gonna give out soon. I hope it doesn't. Knock on wood. Alright, so if you watched the previous episode, we sold all of the Fendt equipment and we bought a lot of fields. I think we only have 2 fields left on the map that we haven't bought. Or actually 3. 29, 27, and 24 down there. But what I want to do now is go ahead and just harvest what we can harvest out of the fields that we already own. So let me shut that off. And actually, let me drive these trucks down here before I forget about them. These are leased, so they need to be returned. And then we'll start this harvest. Do a little in-cab driving on the way to the shop. So yeah, this map is coming to an end. Still got all these trees I need to clean up. And I may hire that job out to somebody, you know, later on after we sign off here. But at least need to get around this field right up here and clean these up at least. At the very, very least. So yeah, we did a lot of work up there on the, northern fields. Plowed all those together. And made one great big field. And now we own a bunch of fields out here. We need to get it, like I said, get the harvesters rolling. Because like I said, this map is coming to an end. It's coming to a close. And we got a lot of work to do still. I remember when we plowed this field over here. Expanded it out. It's now a great big field. The trailers and the trucks are leased. So let me tab back to the other one now and get it. I leased these to make the big sale with all the grain that we had. I think I sold it all and sold the equipment that we had, and with that money we bought fields and we bought new equipment. We bought the New Holland that we just bought, so I think that'll be enough for now. The T8s, they can handle the auger wagons and the planters and stuff and the plows, so I'm only going to be plowing with one plow though, to be honest, just to get these all kind of plowed together. And we'll do that in a future episode. Right now, I just really want to get the harvesters rolling. Got to get that grain out of those fields so that we can plow. So, got a lot of work to do. I'm thinking I'm just going to start right up here with these two. I think these are both barley right up here. So I'm probably just going to start the harvesters off down here. Right on the inside over there. I'm trying to remember what episode this will be. And I didn't leave much room to get this in there, did I? Put it on the inside here. That'll work. Alright, now it shouldn't ask to sell them back. It should ask just to return them. Yeah, return it. Okay. Return it. Okay. Return it. Okay. And return it. Alright, we got that taken care of. Now let's get our harvesters rolling. Hey, the AC's kicking on. That's always a good thing. Love the AC, especially in the summer. Alright, what I'm going to do, I've been looking at this, and I'm going to start harvesting field 5 and 14, I think, first. I think those are the first ones that really need to be, completely harvested. But I've been looking at this, and there's a windmill kind of right there. So what I'm probably going to do is plow those together, maybe cut those 2 trees down there and get them out of the way. Really got a lot of work to do on this map. So I may just, like I did on Sosnovka, if you watched Sosnovka yesterday, that came out, the latest one, I think it was episode 23. If you watch that, I may just release one episode of this. This may be the only episode today, which will be Wednesday. I may just release one episode so that I can do some more work on the map on the downtime, because it's going to take a lot more work to get this thing ready to be done. Alright, let's fold up that. Let's unfold this. Fold up and unfold. Name of the game. Alright. And I'm not worried about these being fertilized, really. I'm just going to let them run their course. And I don't want to drop straw. No, I don't want to do that. How do I turn that off? There we go. Alright. Now we should be good to go. Yep. Alright. Get the next guy and move him along. Coming out into traffic. But yeah, I'm trying to plan out how I want to plow this together. I can plow, I figured out, that road down there. See the road with all the trees? That one I may leave. Just leave that road alone. I mean, that's a lot of trees to cut down. And yes, you could cut them down if you wanted to, but don't think I want to plow this much together. So the problem is you have trees, and then you also have the windmills that you have to deal with. Now see, this wouldn't make, very much logical sense to plow this together. You could, just on this side of that, wouldn't be a problem. But, I don't know, I might still plow all that together and just leave this road. But I'm definitely going to plow 13 and 14 together. We'll get those going. See, I kind of wanted to catch up with this guy. See if I can get hooked up here. Right quick. Here we go. Unfold as I go. And fold up as I go. Wanted to get somewhat caught up with this guy here. Guess I'm gonna have to turn my straw swath off though. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Here we go. Alright, now all I gotta do is get my auger wagons down here. I can find them and go back. Yeah, I could plow all this up. It's a little bumpy over on that side over there. Might have to kind of go around that, but I think it'll work. See, I'm going to let that one turn around actually and go back and get him later. Here in just a minute. Hopefully he'll miss that, that windmill and turn around on his own. Or he'll say helper blocked. No, he missed it. Alright, cool beans. Actually, it's barley, but, you know. See, I need to turn my cruise down. There we go. Alright, let's offload some of this barley here. So yeah, I gotta get everything that needs to be harvested. I've got sunflower, looks like down there maybe. And like I said, I got a ton of plowing to do. I'm going to come back and do that in the future, some future episodes here. But this map is drawing to a close. We'll say that. It's drawing to a close. It's not going to end immediately like the next episode or anything, but it's coming to an end. Just as soon as we have enough money for field 27, 29, and 24, we'll buy those, and that'll be it. We'll be done here. Get all these plowed together and see what kind of plan we want to come up with plowing these together to really make it the most efficient and profitable. Because that's the name of the game, is buying fields and, you know, becoming efficient and profitable, and what makes the most sense, you know. Alright, we are done here. We'll wait for this guy to turn around. Or excuse me, this lady to turn around. It's too bad we don't make monies on the windmills. I never really listened to the sound of this. Listen to this. Kind of has a pa sound to it. Wonder if that's realistic. Can you guys hear that? I don't hear it here. Maybe it's just because I'm right on the edge of the sound thing. It could be too. Alright, so I'm going to stop down here and let these guys run another. I think they can go another couple passes without me. I'm going to take a look at what we got to deal with here. Alright. So, we've got corn that we need to harvest out of 13 once it grows, unless it's already done. Nope, still growing. So we got to get 13, 18, 23, 20, 24, 28, and 29 all grown. What fruit types are in them? Actually, we don't own the 27 and 24, so don't have to worry about those. But the other ones we do. We need to wait a day or so and get those fields grown. And what I'm thinking of is plowing 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6 together, and maybe field 5. I don't know. If I join field 5 with those little fields there, it could work. If it doesn't work, I probably won't do it. I may plow around field 5 and field 4 and merge them together to make that a field. But 13 and 14 will probably go together, and then I'll leave that road to the north of those two, and then the road to the south of those two. And then once we purchase 27, I'll plow 27, 28, 25, and 26 together. And then I'm looking over. I need to go back and check up there. I don't know if there's trees up there. I don't think there is. So fields, that cluster of fields, the 23 through 19 there, and 24 when we buy it, we could plow all that together. So I think our next goal is to purchase those fields when there's not sugar beets in them, because we really don't want sugar beets. But the rest of these we can fast time and harvest and get them ready to go. And we'll go ahead and harvest them, and we'll break out the plow. So maybe we'll do some selling in the next video of the grains that we do harvest, and or maybe the video after that. We really need to get the corn headers. I think I'm just going to lease the corn headers. I don't know if I want to buy them. Of course, I mean, we got $400,000, but when we still got a little while to spend on this map. So we'll finish getting the barley in here, and then we'll move on to something else that we can use with these headers. Maybe wait a day and harvest the rest of it. But yeah, we're trying to wrap up the days here at Giants Island. We want to get this map finished so we can hand it off to our farm managers, and they can keep farming it, and you know, we can always come back and check on them in the future. So until next time, guys, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. See you guys later.